Good day, this is Architect Mhykee. I'm here in COF and we're doing CCF satellite here. It's the fourth CCF satellite that we've been involved with. The first is design for one in Quezon City. The second one was construction for Pasig, that's CCF Feliz, and this is the third one in Pasig also. Right now we're gonna talk about shifting. We have here a lot of space and we can work on all the areas all at the same time, almost at least 80%. So we decided not to do 24 hours for this one so that we don't stretch our supervision too much. So we work from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. But because of the fumes issue, as you can see, we have some structural steelworks above. That's where we will hang all the lights, speakers, and many more things for the audiovisual requirements and even the air conditionings. We have a lot of welding works. We have about 6 welding machines nonstop from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and we just decided to transfer them to work at night, so they'll start maybe 8 p.m. to around 7 a.m. to avoid the fumes. As you can see there, we have the long pipe there, orange, the flexible one is for our, we have some ventilators or exhaust fans that are directed from the welding works. So we don't have weldings right now, but just fabrication. As we prepare the structural steel, we have here the I-beams and the tubulars. For welding, we cut them first to size and we also grind those that needs some polishing. And that also produce some fumes. So we have their exhaust. It's really noisy right now, but good thing we have this microphone. I'm hoping you can still hear me. I'll go to the other side now. We're a bit nearer right now, and that's the end of the fan. I'll take a video later so that you can see them. Our safety officer is on standby right here in this area because this is the most critical part. Back to the shifting topic. As you can see here, we're doing the ductworks already. These are the exhausts and the fresh air return from the aircon so that we get fresh air from outside and put it inside through the air cons, and then we also take out some air, and we'll explain that one next time. There are three main components: the air that goes in, the air that goes out, and also the air that's recycled. So once some cool air is put out, we use some of them, filter it in back so that we don't waste energy from heating the ones from the outside all the time. Here you have the ducting works, a bit shiny. It's a little bit visible against the aluminum insulation. And here are the other parts already prepared, ready for installation. This is where the air cons will be hung from. Our ventilator, it's a high-speed exhaust fan. It's not your ordinary exhaust fan. That's why we have to duct it out and direct the air outside. So the air right now is going through the fire exit area towards the outer part of the building. As you can see here, we're blessed that we have access to the perimeter outside of the building. And right now we have 2 meters always around there. So this is the assembly area or the worship hall, and we have some fire exits all the way around actually. And what makes it nice is we have this access which is normally not common for spaces inside a mall because you will have tenants beside you left and right, so there are normally no spaces or access or aisles or hallways towards the exit directly. So this is a nice space from SM. We're blessed to have this space. On this side or the other side, we have another ventilator set up there. There are still some that passes through the openings up there. It's still open, if you can see that. And we provided ventilators along the fire exits around to push them out of the building also. This is still the same topic as the shifting because this affected our shifting a lot. Without this works or when we're done, we can go back to our 7 to 10 daily. So as long as we have space, we're gonna put in 50 workers in here or even 70 on the peak days. And I think they will all fit here. This is a space where we're also blessed because imagine if we only had like 300 square meters here, then we really have to do shifting because they can't work on the same spot at the same time. I'll show you one room. This area is almost ready. So imagine if we have people doing the ceiling we cannot do the flooring at the same time, but since we have a lot of space, then some of them can work on the ceiling and the other workers can work on the flooring. And at the same time, since some of the rooms are relatively large, we will be doing painting simultaneously with the ceiling works also. Because while we're doing the tiling works, we have to keep it free from the other workers. That's the only time that we cannot do simultaneous works. But here it is. Good. So we're gonna make this ready for next week. So we have a week left for these two rooms because the client is gonna use this as their main office while under construction. So I don't know how they're gonna work here, but it's gonna be really noisy. I hope our ceiling will help. We just have to install the doors. We've installed the door jambs already for the masonry works. We always do that in advance. We try to let the concrete cure first, especially the plastering around the door jambs because it's a little bit thick, so you need some time to cure that. We avoid trying to install that last. So the wood and the steel doors comes first while the glass doors can be installed a little bit later because they don't have curing time, and we call those works as dry works. We don't need cement or concrete works during the glass installation. And lastly, this is the messiest place because this is where we stockpile first all our deliveries. So we're inside a mall, and from the delivery area, we just temporarily place them here. Once they're here, the vehicles or delivery vehicles have to go out right away and can't stay. I think the maximum is like 30 or an hour. We have to unload everything. When all things are here, we schedule this normally and transfer them inside the warehouse. But for these pipes, I'll show you, these are not prone to theft, so we just place them there. But we place the fittings inside because those are the ones that can be easily stolen. But this one, it will be hard for them to put this outside of the mall without any documentation. So here are some of our works. There's the lanyard with one on the other side, and if they're gonna work already, they should hang both at the same time and never let both be removed at the same time. So lipat-lipat lagi pa isa-isa. Alright, that's it for today. I'm Architect Mhykee at your service, your CEO for ITC, and this is in COF in Pasig City for CCF SM East Ortigas Satellite. Bye!